Y'all, do not kill me. Do not kill me. It's not my fault. I seen y'all coming in on the other live and everything, but that one ended. Around here, as y'all can see, I'm not home. I'm live from George's house. So it's just me. I said it would happen right when I start to go live. What's going on, y'all? Y'all come on in. I think it was y'all coming in the comment box before I went live. Everybody was ready, and then boom. But I'm back. I'm here. What's going on? Y'all let the latecomers come on in. I know it's my fault. I'm a little late myself, but just got back from eating and everything. So I rushed to George House. So I'm here and getting ready. Right, we back. No worries. Hey Tiffany. Hey Oral, Nicole. What's going on, Michael? I know what you meant, Scott, so it's fine. So y'all, if y'all notice, I have a new weekly flyer. I'm working on a new commercial as well. So I have different things lined up. So we getting in the swing of things and working with the little production a little bit. So it's getting there. So I tried this new restaurant called Thai Kitchen and Bar. It's really good. I tried it for the first time yesterday. It's in Midtown of Atlanta. And it was very good, very healthy, trying to watch my shape and my figure a little bit. But it was coming along. It's good. It's good. I had the 26 Thai. It's like different. It's like four small plates. So I had the it was like these crab rolls, and it was something. It's kind of like curry chicken a little bit. I can't think of the name of it. It was like chicken satay or something like that. And then I had shrimp rolls, and it was very good. And some rice. Yesterday, I went for the first time yesterday after my walk, and I wound up taking. Me and George took his pops and took his uncle and his friend today. So it was really good. So it had to be good for him to come back for the second time. But it's good, so y'all should try it. Keon, have you been to K Michelle restaurant? No, I haven't. She actually just moved it, and I haven't been there yet. Hey, Jim. Hey, Donna. Yes, I miss y'all too. So, for y'all who have been watching, it was a long weekend, of course. My grandmother was in town, George's mother was in town, and I seen y'all coming. I don't know, y'all love that video from this weekend. I don't know why, but oh my God, everybody been commenting on and talking about, oh my God, the vibes was good and everything, and it was a really good time. The whole weekend was just filled with family and love. We did something Friday, of course, because I videoed that, so y'all seen it on Friday, and then Saturday we did something at the house as well. I didn't get to record that, but Saturday was real live. Saturday was fun. It was really fun. Yes, Art Nicole, we was playing the old school music and giving like basement and house vibes and stuff like that. So it was really good. George is asleep, y'all. George ate, came home within 10 minutes, he's knocked out. So George is over there knocked out. He ain't worrying about me tonight. He's over there. Huh? Yes, let me send you a quick cash up. Oh, thank you. Yes, so it's up, scrolling across the screen, my PO box and my cash app. he pretend like he can't hear me. Let me tell you something. When George go to sleep, George be knocked out. Loria, I'm glad you enjoyed Friday. Alicia, do not do me like that. Don't do me like that. I love you so much. TV side, I was looking for y'all Saturday. Let me tell you, Saturday was a whole vibe. I really wish I was able to record Saturday, but Saturday it was a whole vibe. Like it was more family came over. Me and George, as we grow, we're still blending our families together, but it was a whole vibe Saturday. Um, I really enjoyed Saturday more than I enjoyed Friday. Friday was kind of a little low key and just us, but Saturday really was good. No worries, you're gonna be knocked out after this live joining George. Yes, let me tell you, it's after this weekend, then coming back on Mondays. For y'all been watching now, I'm still under renovation at my job, and maintaining these people is crazy. But I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through. Hey Kiosha, this Adrian. I miss everything. Right, you were supposed to be here this weekend. So this is one of George's friends, y'all. He was supposed to be here this weekend, but he missed everything. But in due time, you'll come back. We plan on having something real soon, so you can come back then. George will tell you about it whenever we get to do it. So tonight's topic, and y'all want to interact. I want everybody to interact with this. Tonight's topic is going to be, I don't know if you have seen, was things that I could have prevented in life, just period. Anything, different things. It don't matter if it was trouble, relationships, sexual, anything that I could have prevented in life. And I have different things that some people have, because I had posted it earlier, but I erased it. I don't know if some of y'all have seen it, but oh my God. And then some people had reached out to me who has seen it, and I got different little things, and we all grown. I done did some things. You carry your purse? Did you watch Craig's live last night? Yes, I joined in a little bit. So while I'm, seeing the people come in, y'all can go ahead and start dropping things, and I'll interact with y'all through there. Everything happens in life for a reason, a lesson or a blessing. Yes, that is true. But it's some things in life that you could have prevented. I have a couple of things, but you're right, Jim. It's things happen in life for a reason, but some things can be prevented. It can be prevented, but we still push forward and still do things just like we have those signs, we have those warnings, and we ignore them, and we still do. As the old people would say, being a hard head, hard head make a soft ass. So it's just different things. I'm just in time. Hey, boo. Hey, lady, how are you? Lord, the things I could have prevented, I'm not ready. Oof. Look, I'm with you. Kian, I was the one you spoke to at the puppy. Y'all, so I snuck out this weekend before we get into the topics because I see y'all starting to drop things. So I kind of went out this weekend. I had my mask on and I was protected and, covered down and stuff. So somebody says to me, Keon. So mind you, I have on the mask and it's like Keon. And I'm like, hey, I was trying to be rude. So I get that little fake, hey, how you doing? Thinking I know who it is. And they was like, oh, I'll be watching you on live or whatever, and giving me a little story. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you for support. Thank you for watching, et cetera, et cetera. All along, look who it is. JB. You could have said it's JB. I would have, been more a little friendly, but I was trying to get the hell out. Temperature had dropped. It had got cold. George and his friend had to drug me out the house. But I enjoyed myself for the most part. Girl, it was late. George got off at 2 a.m. I'm going to tag you for now on. I wasn't thinking about it then. I apologize. Oh, she must be talking to Donna. One thing I have one thing in life I wish I could have. If y'all don't feel comfortable with dropping it into the comment box, I have both phones. Y'all can inbox me something. Inbox me on, for those who watching on YouTube, you don't have to go over to Facebook or Instagram and write me. And for Facebook, of course, you can just write me, or you can drop it down in the comment box. Some people be a little afraid to drop what they have done, but we all grown here. Sunshine, welcome to the crew. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the ship. Get on the ship and enjoy your ride. We're going to have some bumpy rides. We have some smooth rides, depending on whatever night you get on the boat. We here. So I'm going to start with thoughts around what I could have printed was giving my puss away at an early age instead of getting paid. Ooh. And why you had to put it like that? You didn't have to put it like that. We all, be a little hot and get a little bothered. And we do some things that we ain't supposed to be doing. As y'all know, I got blasted plenty of times for that text message that I sent out at 14. But that ain't something I could have prevented. Well, it could have, but I wanted to get that done. But that's on the other hand. Yes, Tika, while you're in here, Tika, so let me tell you, I received your package. I don't know if you caught the last live, but I received your package and thank you so much. So Tika sent me some charcoal toothpaste and she sent me some Fiji water. And of course, she always sent a nice, lovely card. So thank you so much. Cherie Green, my name on Facebook is Keon Stafford. Anything you want to reach me at, it's Keon Stafford. The real Keon Stafford on Instagram and Keon Stafford on Facebook. And of course, the real Keon Stafford on YouTube. Wayne said, around, we all grown. Trish, yes, we all grown, so ain't no shame. We have a non-judgment zone over here. So don't be afraid. Y'all can drop down some things that y'all to regretted and stuff like that. So somebody wrote me and said that they regret one thing. I'm gonna pull it up. And it's going to kind of tie into some things. I know a lot of people, they have one things that people regret in life is, of course, having sex at a young age or what they could have prevented. Also, they say they could prevent like dealing with these toxic relationships, et cetera, which, look, it is what it is that happens in life, but you can't. Let me tell you something. I have learned some things, those signs. When I tell you, when you get signs, it's always warning before the structure. It always is. Always. Let me tell you. So someone wrote me and said, heartbreak when someone showed me who they were in the beginning. Something that could prevent it was a heartbreak because, you have those people who give you those signs, you think that is, just different things. Like, for example, you're starting to date and, you start seeing these red flags or these things that trigger you from the past, of course. And then, you try to ignore it because, baby, I'm not going to do it. And, I'm going to get myself together, et cetera, instead of running and moving the hell on. Number one. And those, let me tell you something. You could prevent that. You definitely can prevent that. Ken said, I want to get that done. Sucking that man's dick at 14. Look, I could have prevented it because y'all know the story. Y'all been watching long enough. Y'all been following me a long time to know, look, that man, I had sent that text message. And one thing I could prevent it from that situation was trying not to let my mama find out. But of course, she definitely found out. And it's crazy. fooling with a depressed person or a person who feel that they have no purpose. Oh my God, that's good. So one thing Sierra said that she could have prevented was fooling with someone that was depressed or a person who feel they have no purpose. Yes, let me tell you something. With this situation or a situation like that, you have those people who are depressed. They try to kill you. They try to do all these things to damage you, and it's hard. Like for instance, I know Sierra's story personally because she have talked to me or whatever about it, and it's just like you have this. I'm gonna try to edit it a little bit, but you have these people who are damaged. They don't know how to love. They never got shown love. They're seeing these different things or different signs, and you don't know their childhood upbringing and stuff. So, in her instance, she was in a crazy relationship, and this person wound up trying to, kill her and do all these crazy things. And she could have prevented that from the beginning. These toxic things, and like I say, it's a sign at the beginning. But we usually ignore those red flags and those things that we call because we in love per se. But look, I ain't got time for that. I've learned to respect the power of love. Okay. I could have prevented trying to stay with someone that has horrible sex because people say I should have broke up with them for that. I can't do it. I can't do it. A prevention that's definitely, but that's kind of like a hard subject to talk about, especially with someone that you really love or whatever. But for some people, me, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have those talks with you. I'm gonna try to give you that prep, like, hey, we got to work on this. Hey, I need you to do this. This is how I like to get pleased. This is different things that I like, or et cetera, et cetera. But I can't do it if that plays a big factor into love or into your relationship, because if it's not sex there, then what do you have? You don't really have nothing. Um, let me not know. Let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna say you don't have nothing, but when it comes to the sexual part in your relationship, you have to have that, because next thing you know, like I told y'all before, here comes the cheating. Here comes the I'm finna sneak out and do this, or I'm finna do that. Baby, you gotta please me sexually. That's point blank in the period. So yes, you could have prevented that. I would say, baby, the Lord took me out of this situation. He said, no, ma'am, you're again. Alicia, what are you talking about? What did you get out of? Anthony still said you knew me from the door, who they are. Well, yeah, they is toxic. What just Brandy said, what is it? The size or the performance? Okay. Okay, having feelings for Craig and then child, we ain't finna get into that with you, Jim. Yes, tell your partner how you like it. Sex isn't everything, but it does play a huge factor in it leads to extra things. Yes, it does. It definitely do. I have her prevent getting caught by having sex by my dad. I had to the house, child was young. Let me say, I think everybody have a form. That's another thing that people that got caught on or could have prevented. You're trying to be fast. The hormones raging and jumping, and your body a little hot. And let me tell you, one thing that I could have prevented. Oh my God, it was a late night. Oh my God, it was late night. Like you say, young, had my own car. I had my own apartment then too, but I just ain't believe in bringing everybody over there. So one night I went out being fast, parked by this lake, and I wasn't really doing too much, but I was having a good time. And here comes the police knocking on my door, on my window. What are you guys doing here? I'm like, we just sitting here talking and chilling, et cetera, et cetera. It's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Had I just had this person come to my house, I could have prevented it. It would have been a whole nother scenario, whole nother situation that could have happened. I was playing. Y'all, sex ain't the only thing that y'all could have prevented in life. One thing I could have prevented was not going to school out of state, being afraid to move away in my family. Yes, Marie, being afraid to just venture out. Some things, I would say, for as you, like you said, your school and everything, but you know, preventing things. Sometimes, our parents want you to stay closed, and our parents want you, or our family or our guardians, want you to stay and, do these type of things. But has you had to move away or did what you want to do, you could have prevented a lot of things. Like sometimes, you get to go in places and, you just, for instance, I was given the option, it's either you're going to get your apartment, you're going to go to school, et cetera, et cetera. Had I followed my first mind, and not going to the actual school that I went to, I could have prevented just dropping out. I could have prevented, had I been honest on just doing these things, I could have prevented time wasted. I could have did a whole bunch of other things. Trying to be fast, but I always said that school wasn't for me. I didn't think school was for me. It just different things. So you could prevent a lot of things from trying to please others. Is the whole scenario. So what I'm trying to say, everybody have this life that they, or picture they want you to be, or how they want you to move, or which way you want to go. And you can prevent those things, because if you had been honest from the jump, hey, I'm not going to do this. Hey, I'm not going to do that. You could prevent a whole bunch of things. Tiffany says, I could have prevented getting my credit jacked up by co-signing for my ex-husband. It took forever to get the good credit back. Never again. I can relate. I definitely can relate. I can relate. I won't say that my credit got jacked up, but at the time, different things you do for love, going out, co-signing, putting things in your name. And I know some of y'all to put houses in y'all name, apartments in y'all name, cars in y'all name, hell, cell phone bills in your name. It's the reason why these people ain't got this stuff. So you can prevent different things, especially when you break up, or someone get mad with you. Boom, here it go. Not paying the bill. You could prevent it. Your phone getting cut off. You could prevent it, like you said, Tiffany, your credit score getting jacked up. It's just different things. You live and you learn, though. Right, what you live and you learn on just different things. Look at Lucy coming in here late. Hey, Lucy. If I was accepted who I was, know your name, I could have been further in life. Yeah, you definitely can. But like I said, prevention on a whole bunch of things. I wish I had a guest come on tonight, but she's not no longer, because she's not coming no more. But her story would have touched in just a prevention on something big. I'm still gonna do a live with her. Oh my God, I wish I would have was able for her to come tonight, but she had to cancel due to other things. But when I tell y'all, it's a lot of stuff that people couldn't have prevented, just trauma and just things that, sometimes we take for granted, or things that are so small to us, but then boom, it happens big. I could have prevented moving in with my ex, and then we ended up moving out after it's been about 2 months. The worst decision I made. That's another one. Prevention. You move in, you be in those, what I call them, the baby stages. You be in these baby stages, and everybody is in love. You doing what you do, and then boom, you moving in with each other. You don't know who this person is. Something you could prevent it. Time is the one thing that I have learned prevention could help save. Wasting my time, just doing things like I said, not thinking, being blindsided, etc. I could have prevented getting a credit card to everybody, keeping my spendings. I just know finally cleaning up some of my debt. It takes a long time. It takes a long time. And then, now we have those people who doing these what you call them, clean your credit up, and some of the time it's not guaranteed. You get what you want, took off your credit for a couple of months, a couple of years, and then boom, it's back on there. But had you had prevented those bad decisions, or those love decisions, or those things that you had in the beginning, right, brain scammers. There you go. Scammers. Sometimes you have to just walk away from bad decisions. Yeah, and it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Just walking away from things, like, especially when you feel like you in love. Sometimes people have got into bad predicaments where they have to run up their credit card. They have to fend for they have to live. Sometimes people have lost their job over their mouths, or sometimes people can't get a car, or just different things, and all this could have been prevented from the beginning. Just different things. It's just a learning experience. Some people need it. Yeah, you're right. It's the learning experience. Thing I could have printed was confining in people who say they're a friend, but actions speak louder than words. This a good one too. JB said, things I could have prevented was confining in people who say they're a friend, but actions speak louder than words. I said this the other night. I don't know for y'all who was watching. We were on Craig page, and it was me, him, and Adrian. We had went live, and I don't know. It was something about the spirits and everything. Because I was like, oh my god, I didn't want to go live. Ooh, I didn't want to do this tonight. I don't want to do that tonight. But it was something about the spirit, and we was talking about just like relationships, just like different things that happens, or balancing with your partner and everything. It was really good. But like you said, oh my God, just things that you could prevent in the beginning will help you in the long run for a lot of things. But me, myself, to get back to JB, I try not to confine in people. Like I said, I do things myself. I go through stuff myself, or because I try to prevent people throwing stuff up or bringing stuff up and throwing it in my face. Because you have those, like you say, fake friends, or the people that you want to confine in, and then boom, you'd have told these people your whole life story, and then these people get mad with you, or you fall out, because everybody who you claim is your friend, once y'all get mad, that's pretty much it. Everybody know your business and everything. So one thing I try to prevent is, not saying I do anything just bad or anything like that, but I try to prevent people from throwing shit up in my face, because then I start to get crazy. I want to fight, do all this other stuff. Everybody don't have your best interest at heart at all. Alicia said, you're not obligated to forgive anyone that offends you, especially not because they're looking deaf in the eye. Pray about it, ask for peace, and go forth. She was wrong. She can't make you wrong for not accepting. All she need to make peace on how you feel and get your life. Did I miss something? Alicia, let me scroll back up. Who you responding to? Somebody said something, and Alicia was responding to them. The comments going by so fast. Thank you, Wayne. Yes, it is because people use it against you. Yes, people would use things against you, and it's crazy. One thing else I try not to, I don't lend people money. If I lend you some money, I'm gonna tell you to keep it because that right there, you can prevent you falling out with somebody. Like a lot of people in friendships, they fall out because of money. They fall out because they don't really know their friend. Like I know people who have been friends with people, and they say they don't know nothing about them, like shit about them. Like me, I know all my friends' birthdays. I'm big on stuff like that. Their favorite colors, what they like to eat, what they not don't like to eat. Ooh, that Long Island coming up out of me. And you can prevent those things in the beginning, trying to, especially with loaning money. If somebody borrows some money from me, look, you can keep it because I ain't trying to fall out with you about it. And that's like one of the things. Oh yeah, I don't do money with friends. That's one of the things that you can fall out with somebody about. Like I said, prevention. If I give you this, look, this is for you. I can't. This is for you. I ain't finna go back and forth and say, "Oh, you owe me this or you owe me that." Now, some instance that I have, say, "Okay, bitch, I'm loaning you this. Now, this is a loan. I need the shit back." I agree, but I'm a people person. Sometimes you can't hold everything inside. It's not healthy. Yeah, I admit. Yeah, you're right, JB. I'm a people's person too, but I think people with good hearts always get played on or always be the one who get hurt, et cetera, et cetera, because of they're trying to prevent, like I said, hurting people's feelings or prevent just not letting people like them or prevent just these different things, or they're having just these different thoughts, and people, they prey on you. They know you're a good person, and you fuck around and wind up everything is gone trying to help other people. And that's, I had to learn that the hard way as well. Trying to help everybody or trying to be the person, that people will always come to, and to put myself in a bind. And I'm not saying now, but in the past, and I could have prevented that. There's things I could have prevented, trying to be that person to save everybody, and then boom, here you go. You stuck in the rock and the hard place because you could help everybody else. Now those people that you to help, you can't get no help back. Right. Let me see this quote that Brandy just said. My grandma used to say, "Money make enemies." It sure do. Money make enemies. Also, like I see people. I'm the type of person, I don't another I just seen this pop up on my phone. Making friends at work, that creates the hostile environment. You got these people all up in your business, et cetera, something that can be prevented. If we at work, it's high and by. We all have those work friends and stuff like that. But one thing that I used to do was, I'll be friend, I learned this, and I had one of my assistants at another location. Me and her had got buddy. We was like down. I'm talking about, we on the phone, we talking, we everything. One thing I could have did, prevented from getting her close to her, getting a, oh my god, my eye keep jumping, getting a close relationship with her. Should have kept it on a business level, and it came to a point where she tried to take my job, but baby, you got to have a whole bunch of experience, certificates, degrees, whatever you want to do to come for me. But it just turned sour. It's turned sour real quick. I'm talking about real quick. And I could have prevented that had I just kept on a professional level, kept it cool. And yes, I have no, I don't got no friends or LOL. I like it like that. Yes, but it's coming to build. Yes, you have those work friends or those work relationships and stuff like that, you know, but it's so easy to kind of befriend people, especially when, like you say, you're a people person. You those people who one of those people who don't see wrong in nobody. You can prevent things like that. But you know, everybody have those. You know, when you go to some jobs, you know they have their little work little cliques and buddies, etc., etc. And I could have prevented that, especially being a manager. Like y'all said, y'all right. But this was years ago. I was young, so you know, just becoming a manager. You know, I think I had been managing probably like probably about a year, 2 years, and even to then, I think I did it twice. In fast food when I worked in fast food, and then also when I became when I came in the hotel industry. Hotel I was working at, you know, became cool with the girl who I'm talking about, and shit went left real quick. But like I said, now it's a thin line. Mm-mm. Thin line can't. Some things are presented to test and show you where you can improve, separating the weak from the chief. Right. I agree. The three L's when it comes to helping people is it ain't feeding, fucking, or funding me. Then I ain't got no use for you, period. Yeah, that buddy business will get you real quick. Right. It definitely will. God will bless you because I do things. Right. It's phony people. Yes. Right, Brandon. Keep it high and by. I'm friendly, but I'm not your friend. Know the difference. Exactly. I agree with y'all, but y'all know how it is. It's easy to get those work buddies or you know those people who you know come in, killing his car work associates. Work people is quick way of losing your job. Yes, it is. I don't think a person would definitely protect my energy at work. The rest of the game. You know what? And have people protect their energy. I'm big on that now. Like I always been the person to like I try to prevent confrontation and different things like that. But when I meet somebody, I'm reading you. Um, I'll tell my friends, let me, bitch, let me not fool with her. Let me prevent any situation with this person, him, her, she, he, whatever it is, because it's so easy to get into, and it's so easy to like kind of get into trouble or fall into you know those people that you don't like and get you in trouble. Also different things that people can do, peer pressure. Like I said, a hard head make a soft ass, you know, and we all have done it and got in trouble. Being young, following our friends, doing different things. Child, following my friends or doing shit that I wasn't supposed to do. I I remember one time my mama said, "Do not drive." They told my cousin and my brother them, "Do not drive. Don't let Keon drive because it's raining, etc., etc." Had I listened, I could prevent him from running to the back of this man's car. He, I ran into him and I kept it moving, but he chased me around, and oh my god, I'd hit two people. No, yeah, I hit two people in life. That was I was like 16 years old back then when I did this stuff, but it was bad. I think I could have prevented that, but I think one thing that, and I hate to jump back on relationships and stuff, but one thing I could prevent it was ignoring the signs in the beginning, and I think that's kind of what everybody go-to is like preventing and knowing those red flags. Like you could have prevented a lot of stuff. I could have prevented so much, so much. Yes, Tiffany, a hit and run, but it was like it was raining. So this what happened. I'm in a car, so it was me and my cousins and my brother. We left my mom's house. My brother them drove to the. We went to go get some pizza. We went to go get the pizza and the sodas and everything like that because my mom was like, "I'm not cooking tonight." So they told them, "Do not let Keon drive. Don't let him drive." So we get to the pizza place. There was one pizza place on this side on the highway and another pizza place on the other side of the highway. So the pizza place that we went to, we didn't order. We went in to order. Like, we didn't call and make no call in order. We went in to make the order. So we got there, and of course they were busy. So my brother and them said, okay, well, you drive the car across the street. We just gonna walk, because they want to be fast. They want to smoke. So they said, we ain't gonna smoke in the car. You just drive across the street, and then we'll be good. I said, okay, well, cool. I'll meet y'all across the street. So it was raining. So I never forget, I pulled out. And when I pulled out, I turned. When I turned left, I was coming onto it and turned left. And when I turned, I didn't see the car right in front of me. As soon as I got out there, I just ran right into this man. Baby, I stopped and I put that car in reverse and it took off. The man, I didn't hit him hard, so he just had like a little bump, a little dent in his little bumper or whatever. But baby, that man chased me. Had I not met my brothers them where they were, it would have went a whole nother way. It would have went a whole nother way. Oh my God! So they talking about funny people. Yes, Brandy, I sensed it a mile away. Let me tell you something. I sensed it a mile away. But yes, y'all, I was off the chain. Should have prevented it. But I was okay. It was, that was my little thing I couldn't do. I'm afraid the Lord gives you a cheer for giving. I mean, if I'm not happy about you, then I'm sure ain't getting it. I used to get in trouble in church. I would tell my mom I'm not cheerful. Oh my God, Alicia. Look what Alicia said. Let me put the point down. The church, Alicia. So I sent to my yes. So I'm not in the basement tonight. I'm at home. Well, I'm at George's house tonight. As you can see, my background is a little different. So I ain't at home tonight. I'm at George's house. We went to get something to eat, and I wound up staying here. And I said, let me just jump on here. Then it was crazy because, I was supposed to have a guest host tonight. She canceled. But it was one of the girls that I had been telling you about. And it would just went perfectly with what you could have prevented. And sometimes I don't want to give it away, but because I still want her to come on. But one thing I feel what she could have avoided was, or prevented, was just thinking about herself. Thinking about herself got her into a whole bunch of trouble and also losing someone. So it's just different things that, like I said, things you could have prevented. And it's a life touching situation. But I know a lot of people who have just been through things or just could have prevented so many things because of this or that. A lot of y'all could have prevented from getting pregnant. I know people who could have prevented from just different things. I had a lot of homegirls or people that say, "Oh my God, I could have prevented this or I could have prevented that," and a lot of people could have prevented from getting pregnant. And I'm not talking about just using condoms. Um, being fast, like you say, being fast, and first off, not knowing, not pushing this nigga off of you. Remember, like the comedian said, I give God his money when I say it. Oh my God, y'all are tripping tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my God, my eye keep jumping. Let me tell you, when my left eye jump, I have to rebuke it, pray, or something, because there's not. Whenever my left eye jump, there is not nothing good. And I think one thing it happened today, but like I said, a prevention. I was about to hire somebody. He interviewed good and everything. It was something about today that when I went to, he was coming here, filling out all his paperwork and just doing, I had did all his paperwork and everything. And something was just, something, I had a real bad feeling. Something was like, you gonna regret this. You gonna regret hiring him. Or it was just something about his spirit. And I follow my first mind. I follow my that gut feeling. I follow it, and it was crazy. So I was thinking, I was like, oh my god. So I'm gonna just tell him, let's finish doing this. This background, etc., etc. Because of how our process is, you gotta go through 2 steps. And so he was really done with the first step. So it was the second step that he had to get through. And my boss came in through my office and he was like, he spoke to the guy. I was like, of course they're Indians. So he spoke to the guy and I was like, oh, y'all know each other? How y'all know each other? Et cetera, et cetera. So my boss pulled me outside and he was like, hey, you may want to watch, this person. So I was like, oh my God, that was a confirmation to what I was just feeling aware, but I think it was something deeper that my boss couldn't explain to me right then. But baby, he won't be a part of my team. He will not be a part of my team. When I tell y'all, Alicia, Monquetta, and JB is cutting up in these comments. Yes, let me tell you, I listen to what, like, if something is about to happen, like all my friends be mad at me sometimes. Like if somebody say, oh, we finna go out, and my friends who are watching it, they'll definitely tell you, like, if we supposed to go out, I don't care if I'm fully dressed, the guy cute as hell. Let me tell you something. If my gut feeling tell me, bitch, don't go out, guess what I do? I stay my motherfucking ass home. It's something about that spirit. And if you don't listen to it, it's something always tapping. It never fails. Never fails. I don't know about y'all, but for me, whenever I don't follow that, it's something always happen. My grandma say, when your eye jumps, that means somebody's talking about you. Mm-hmm. I I go to Google for everything. And I also listen to the old people. I have heard that as well, but I also have heard if when your left eye jump, that means something bad about to happen, or it's like your gut feeling. But when your right eye jump, it's something good about to happen, and it never fails. When my left eye jump, I'm talking about it's been jumping. I don't know if y'all can see it since I've been on live, but when this left eye jump, something about to happen. And it was just like I had this gut feeling earlier. And when he was around me, my eye was jumping. Like my eye jumped for like 2 hours straight when I was around him earlier. Then it stopped and then it's jumping again. So there's something like, I feel like with my spirit just telling me, it's something going on. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I pray and I trust my intuition instincts. Yes, I definitely do. And that's with anything, like I said, going out or with someone, that instinct or that gut feeling or your instincts, that prevents a whole bunch of stuff. Prevents. And let me tell you, a lot of y'all could have got a lot of shit if y'all had just listened to that. Yes. Yes, P. Marcel. Yes, I have an old soul. So all my friends are older than me. I think I'm the youngest out of a lot of my friends. I think I probably have 1 or 2 friends who are younger than me, but all my friends are older than me, all of them. And let me tell you something. I pay attention. Yes, I believe when your palm itches, money is coming. I definitely believe in that as well. Yes, Camille, saving your life. Hey, right. Keep living. My course said you're right about the left eye sign. Yes, Google it. I'm telling you, when my left eye jump is, it never fails. It never fails. And I have to pray. I'm like, oh my God, rebuke you, Lord. Just rebuke it, whatever it is. Or I pray about letting this not happen, let that not happen, because it's crazy. But trusting your own instincts is, you can prevent stuff. I'm more cautious now. Yes, you have to be. Never co-sign, never put in things in front. Never. Right. You could prevent a lot of things. A lot of things. And like I was saying earlier, prevention, you don't have to always deal with relationships. You don't have to always deal with sexual encounters. It is everyday life. Like everyday life, people can prevent just different things. Like different things. Like you just don't understand. If you don't put yourself in a situation, or if you go with your gut feeling, or if you listen to those people who have knowledge, or older people, not all the time you want to hear what your grandma say, your mama say, your daddy, etc., but had you listened, and we always have that voice in the back of our head. You have, when you about to do something, it's like no. Then you have, yeah. If you listen to your first instinct, prevention of a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of stuff. People give you signs and warnings, or like I said, signs and warnings, and everything come before destruction. But I have learned, like you said, never co-sign, never put nothing in nobody's name in. It's a trauma a little bit, because especially if you've done it and you have moved on, you try to be in a relationship after being with someone who have done these things to you. It's kind of hard. It's definitely hard. Yes, Tiffany, that's why I like talking to older people. So much wisdom. And if you just listen or pay attention to things that are around you, you will definitely, I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but you could prevent a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of things. Like just listening. Like some things I ain't gonna share on here, but I remember like hearing my mama say, don't do this, or watch this person. And I go wind up doing different things. And it always kicked me in the ass. Always. It never fails. Let's talk about how those zebras. Look, we ain't just finna get into that, JB. I should have listened to my answer when I had my first threesome. That nigga didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. Yeah, it was trash. I got put up so quick he didn't even make it inside this. You know what? You are a mess, Amber. Look at this. Look at this. A mess. Camille, I just said this not too long ago. A hard head make a soft ass. I just said this not too long ago. I used to have a lot of ass friends because I have an old spirit. Yes, me too. I have an old spirit, and you know, I think being around people who have wisdom and being around people who are smart and just have been through shit in life. That's the best way. People have really been through things in life. They can teach you so much. They can teach you so much. And what I think, being young is how I got. Being around old people and having so much wisdom is how I got to be where I'm at a young age. Look, wisdom calling right now. Grandma calling. She probably watching. She swears she'll not get on my YouTube or my Facebook, and she follow. My dad just don't join, and like I said, listen to your parents earlier. It's a lot of stuff. I really wasn't a bad child, but I was hard headed a little bit, being slick, and let me tell you, being slick, I never forget. I could prevent the ass whooping one day, or my daddy embarrassed me so bad. I always been a go getter, So I wanted to show out in front of my friends. I used to sell CDs and different things like that. So this when I first had started to drive. My parents wouldn't my parents wouldn't let me drive far, but they'll give me the keys to go to the store and different things like that. Being fast. I asked my mama, Mom, can I go around the corner and do this? She said, yeah, not knowing was talking about the car, took the car. I ain't getting to no record anything this time. But took the car, went around the corner, dropped the CD off, made my quick little money real quick, and come back, park in the yard, etc., etc. And here go my daddy. Soon as I walked in the door, my daddy picked me up and just threw me. He abused me, but he made sure he knew that I knew your ass was wrong. And let me tell you, I could have prevented that because I knew I wasn't supposed to be driving. But baby, that was an embarrassment of my life. I still remember that to this day. Serious. I have no regrets. According to how I spend my coin. Yeah. So how do you prevent sibling that lies all the time, but you have to go to family function, but you don't want to deal with that? No matter who it is, I hate a liar, bitch. Don't lie to me. But how could you prevent it? I mean, it's really no way to prevent dealing with like close friends or family, et cetera, especially siblings. You have to deal with them. My biggest thing or my best thing to tell you is when they lie, point it out, call them out on their shit, point them out, call them out. You lying, because that's the only way really you don't get the truth from people. And like I tell people all the time, if I ask you something, I know about it. My day said, "Wow, you still remember that?" Yes. You picked me up and you threw me to the door. Yes, I remember that. Not trying to drive. You didn't want me to drive. I remember that. Hey, you two did that. So Wayne, you did that. I mean, I don't know. Cuss their ass out and keep it moving. Call them out. I mean, when it comes to siblings or parents or like close people to you, you can't prevent them, especially like you said, family functions and everything. You can't prevent them. Like, I mean, where you gonna go? I mean, you got to see your mom, you got to see your family. So yes, Deborah, sometimes you have to go through shit to reach maturity. Yes. It don't matter your age. I know some people that's 45 years old, dumb as hell. Right. Lying make me want to fight. I hate somebody that don't lie to me. Please don't. Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. Please prevent this ass whooping or this cuss out or us not talking. Prevent that. Please don't lie to me. Please don't lie to me. That made me want to fight. That made me get violent because now I think you're playing on my intelligence. Now you're trying to play me for a fool. Don't lie to me. Please don't. You'll know they lying when something don't add up. Right. I mean, usually when people lie, like you say, you gotta tell one lie to get to another lie to get to another lie. I ain't got time for that. Tell the truth. Not a lot about things. We all a lot about things, but we lie when we get pulled over. Had your ass not been speeding, you could have prevented from getting pulled over. Then when the police come to your window, I wasn't speeding, knowing damn well you're doing 95 and the 70, 80 and the 65. I'm calling these numbers because this is what happens. Usually it's the 82 and the 65. Guilty feet has no rhythm. Right. Only if I've been sipping, I'm a sweetheart sober. JB, I'm mad with you because I really wish you would have said, Keon, it's JB when you seen me this weekend. I'm mad with you. But it was definitely good to meet you the weekend. It definitely was. Because, y'all, let me tell you, people, like I said, I have always had a little following and stuff like that. Oh, my God. Y'all see that I jump in? But people are really starting to notice me. Like, it's crazy. Like, me and George be talking, like, people be stopping me, stuff like, oh my God. Like, I ain't on celebrity status, but I'm known. People know me. Who came, baby? I stayed my ass home a few months ago. My cousin had me put them, and I found out about business in her house for a week. Amber, I haven't been looking at the comments. I've been kind of talking, so I haven't been looking. But oh Lord, please don't talk about speeding. I could have prevented that every time. Right. Baby, let me tell you, when you get in no groove and you're listening to this music and you are driving and you don't hear nothing else but this, let me tell you, I could have prevented plenty of tickets, super speeders and all. It was the eyes for me when your mask was on. Right. Like I said, I went out this weekend, but I did have my mask on. And when I tell you, I kept it on the whole time. And so I tried to have a drink and then I moved, kept through and pushed through. But let me tell you, when I was out in this large gathering of people, my mask was on the whole time. They ain't finna get me. Ron ain't gonna get me. Oh my God. Y'all are crazy. I'm looking at these comments. Y'all are crazy. But y'all, I'm finna get off of here. I am finna go home. Like I said, I'm at George House. I got to go to work tomorrow. Different things. Of course, y'all know every time I get on here, I love chatting with y'all and just interacting with y'all. But yes, oh my God, I really wish I could have met her tonight. But everything happened for a reason. So we'll try again another time. But like, share, subscribe my page. Get into it. Now Keon has to have that on the live. I will. I'm gonna talk to my daddy and get him to come on here one day or one night. My daddy is a character, y'all. He is a character. And he gets, let me tell you, he cracks me up. He has someone who is straight at his job facility. And he always showing him something. Oh, I got a gay son, I got a gay son. Yes, I'm proud. My dad is glad and he supports who I am. But some people are not comfortable in their skin. But like, I can only imagine he's seeing me record now. He probably showing people at the job. This my son. This my son. But I would definitely try to get my dad on some different things. Next month, of course, is breast cancer month. So I have some stuff coming on for that. So y'all be looking out for the flyers for that. I just have some different things coming. Like I said, each week I try to give y'all something good, something new, a different feel, just from a younger point. So make sure y'all tell everybody to get on the boat and come join and come sell along with us. And we're going to have some fun. But thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for the cash apps. I've been seeing the cash apps come through. I haven't looked. I just seen them pop up. I ain't been in the phone really like that tonight. But thank y'all so much. So go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna, yes, Tika, October is Domestic Violence Awareness, and I know some people who are victims, and so I'm putting together some different things or whatever. So y'all be on the lookout for those things. Yes, let's talk to Dad on how he felt when he first found out you were gay. That'd be good too. That'd definitely be good too. I still have my dad's reaction in my phone, because when I told my mom, it was okay, because me and my mom first of all, me and my parents are close as hell. But when I told my mom, it was just like I was telling my good girlfriend, okay, girl, this is who I am now, so you don't have to be right no more. But when I told my dad, it was more so of a different reaction. I ain't gonna get into it because I'm gonna say this for the live. But when I told my dad, it was just like, okay, and I'm gonna get the video on here. I'm gonna post a video and everything, so y'all will definitely see. So I'm gonna talk to him and see if he'll come on one night or when he come up, because he's like 2.5 hours away from me. So one weekend when he come up, I was just telling him last night, matter of fact, yesterday, you got to come up here, losing my mom and stuff. So me and my dad has gotten closer, but I be wanting him to come up here. So the next time he come up here, when he come up here, I'm gonna try to get him to come on live. And when y'all see dads here, make sure y'all tune in. I love getting parents' thoughts. People react different. Yes. But we gonna get into that if or when he come on, which I'm pretty sure he'll come on. But that's gonna be interesting as well. I may do a different thing. I see some of y'all saying that y'all are survivors of breast cancer. Write me, because I'm gonna put together something. George Mother is a survivor as well, so we're gonna do something too next month as well for that. Also, I'm probably it's gonna probably be one or two different lives about that. I'm gonna try to get some to come like how we is in the closed setting, and then I'm gonna get something that is in the open setting, a bigger setting. And then, like you say, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so we'll do that and try to get something together. Probably put some funds together to kind of help out and go towards the cause of breast cancer and domestic violence. So we'll get some stuff together. So inbox me those who are watching this, whether you're a male, female, write me and let me know, hey Ken, I was watching live, I'm a domestic violence victim, I'm a survivor of breast cancer, so I can save these things and put it together and I can reach out to you guys. Okay, so thank y'all for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.